Want a free haircut? Go to this link down below for more info.
All right, YouTube, we're gonna do a high taper. You cool with it hanging over, right? Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be like basically an undercut. We're gonna have to create it and then create a hairline. He said he really wants enhancements. That's why he came. So we're gonna have to create his line all around. Let's get it. All right, YouTube, we're gonna section his hair. This is gonna be the most difficult part. As you can see, his hair is like locking up. It's so curly to the point and long that it's free-forming. So he wants to keep the top. So we're gonna take our comb. You could take a thick comb. You're just gonna kind of create a line. It doesn't have to be too precise, but you want it to be even all around. You don't want to so you see how the initial hairline that I created, it was just too wide. So I had to bring some hair up. You're gonna have to separate each curl with your fingers. This took me about 10 minutes to do. But once you get it done, then the easy part comes. Just gotta cut it. The back was even more tricky. I kind of just did a rough section of the back, clipper over combed it, as you can see that I'm doing right here, and then I went back and made a neater section with the shorter hair. So after that, we're just gonna debulk it with our 1.5. And he wants it to hang over. So this is what I like to call a pointless haircut. No one's gonna be able to see it, but you know, it's still gonna be sharp when his hair is lifted up or if it's in like a bun or something. We're gonna start our taper. And we already know what we're fading into. So it's very simple. From here on out, very simple. I like debulking first on haircuts like this, just so you know what you're fading into. Very, very simple. I'd say the most difficult part for a haircut like this is when you're sectioning around the ear, because most times they're gonna want to shape up around the ear, and you gotta kind of take some of that hair to create a shape up. Same thing for the sides. We're just gonna clip over comb it real quick. My clippers was snagging a lot. His hair was really thick. Very thick hair. Healthy hair. Very thick. Same taper process on this side. And he was worried about his hairline. He told me that the previous barbers basically didn't create one for him. They just lined up his baby hairs. So as you can see, the client consultation was very detailed. We even talked more off camera about what he wanted. He wanted a full-on hairline. So yeah. So we're making sure this taper is nice and blended. We're not gonna worry about behind the ear just yet. We're just gonna focus on these tapers. And I'm gonna take down his vertical bar because that is the taper area. A lot of people leave that, but then you're just gonna have to come back and detail it anyway. So I'd rather just take that part down with a high guard. So right here, we're gonna prep around the ear. We made a nice small section. We're not going to take it up too high. And I like to go against the grain in this area just to get it shorter. making sure his neckline is nice and defined. And I like to take this area short, but not too short, because you still want the line, the neckline to be noticeable, but you don't want it to be bald. So we're doing the same thing for this side. All right, so for the hairline, it still looked a little big to me. I didn't want it that big, so I tried to minimize it a little bit. And I liked how it was looking right here. So I tried to go with the grain, but it was just snagging, so I just clip over combed it. That's the thing, cutting hair is like trial and error. You may try some, you're just like, nah. So he warned me that he had light spots. It wasn't really gonna be an issue. I didn't get worried when I seen this. I kind of expected it. Going with the grain, we wanna keep the area still dark. We're gonna create a hairline. He hasn't gotten a haircut in months, so this isn't a pushback. Well, actually it is, but it's necessary. It's a professional one. Yeah, it's kind of like a cowlick right here where I'm at right now. Yeah, I just like to make a ghost line in that area. Act like it's not there and then come back and enhance it. Don't push it back behind the cowlick, because then it's gonna be, that's the worst thing you can do. Always want to make sure it's sharp before the enhancements, or at least as sharp as you can make it. We're using Tomb 45. Use my code for a discount. All the info is down below. We're gonna use the shaver on his hairline. As you can see, that thing crispy, nice and straight, symmetrical. Loading our razor up. Shout out Easy Blade. I kind of failed loading it up. I don't know if y'all saw that. Using my promo code though for 10% off. We're gonna do his eyebrows. I like to do like a quick rough draft, then get them nice and sharp. We're not gonna do the bottom. We're just gonna clean up his unibrow and the top of his brows. I told him he looks like that basketball player that's on TikTok, Jared McCain. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. So I let him style it. He's checking it out. This is how he came in. And this is how he's leaving. His hair is gonna hang over, but I think it came out dope. Let me know what you guys think. It's 4. I'm out. Peace.